Yes, lads, joebilineHD here, and welcome to a 99 Global Tour legend Manolas player review. He won this due to the foothead vote, where we got to vote on which master we all wanted, and Manolas came out on top. And +2 positioning, bit spiteful from people trying to make him not as strong as he could be for those that could go for him, but that's life. He's got a +1 overall, and he's very good indeed with some absolutely incredible stats. He's 96 rated card, which I recommend a lot of you went for. He's already pretty good, and I did review him. If you didn't check that out, make sure to go do that, and make sure to also click the foothead link in the description below to see Luke's review on him as well. This is a collab review with Luke from Foothead, so make sure to check out his opinions on him as well. But I think we're both pretty much in the same understanding of Manolas. Very good indeed. Just got him clips there. That's his stats, and comparing him to Thiago Silva, Carnival 98, and the player of the month, Sergio Ramos. But Manolas, if you're going to pick him up, he is untradeable, which we haven't seen in a while. An untradeable legend, an untradeable MasterCard. Clips in this are against Luke, who has Manolas, and also another league mate, Smooth, who also went for Manolas. Not cheap to do, but definitely rewarding, and he's tradable. And there's been a few pop up on the market so far. Not very often, but he does pop up, and when he does, he's going for 20 million. The highest, most expensive card we've seen in a very long time. I think prior to that, it was probably like Carnival Silver, who used to pop up around the 5-6 mark. So very expensive indeed, but it is a tradable +1 overall card. So yep, and to go alongside that, a very good one at that. I would like to say, I think I want to go out and say he's the best centre-back in the game. Like Sergio Ramos, he does slide, he gets involved, he's aggressive, he puts slide tackles in, and it's great when defenders slide tackle because it means they commit fouls, and if they commit fouls, it means time's waste. And when you're playing versus attack mode and you've only got 90 seconds to do as many goals as you can, if your players are time wasting and stopping them from having as many attacks as possible, that's all good. And of course of that, when they win the tackles cleanly and the fouls aren't given away, they can win the ball back. And you'll see from many of these clips, Manolas does that. Obviously, I've included lots of clips of Manolas both getting roulette pass and scored pass, but also of him getting the tackle in and doing that, because even players like Ramos, Player of the Year and Player of the Month, they do, even though Ramos is regarded as the best defender in the game, you can still beat him most of the time. It's more about how often that you don't manage to beat him, and I feel Manolas just gets them extra chances in on top of what your Ramos would usually get. And when we look at his stats, 104 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, 95 positioning, 98 strength, 102 aggression, 104 marking, 102 tackling, 96 heading. Pretty good stats indeed. Now, I was playing 4 at the back against him, so I won't play any 5 back to see if he came up attacking, but we're not looking at him from an attacking point of view, we're looking from a defensive point of view. And I know not many people are going to be able to get their hands on him or afford him, but I thought you guys would appreciate wanting to see a review on him, to see him in action. I'm sure if you start coming up against him in versus attack mode, you'll be terrified just as much as anybody would be up against him, especially when I'm coming up against his 113, 114 versions. Very hard indeed, but hey, that's the life it is. If you went for him and put that, it roughly worked out it's going to cost about £1,000 to get him if you went for FIFA point method. And it's ever hard to say a player's worth that much because it's crazy money. But he's probably been one of the most worth it players I've seen in the game so far, if we talk about in terms of players and their worth in the game compared to others of that similar value. I could never really say they're worth spending £1,000 on, but in terms of other players who have gone for similar amounts and have similar ratings, he's definitely good indeed. And we're about to come up into one of my favourite clips of him, which I had to zoom in on and focus on with some lighting effects here. So we've got him here. He doesn't manage to get this interception now, but look at him putting his 101 pace interception here. He was over on the right wing, but he's ran back, sprinted back in front of my Bale, who's no slow contender himself, and got back to clear the ball away. And that just highlights what Manolas can do. He's aggressive, he's dominant, he will stalk you, he will hunt you, and he will win that ball back. So very much worth it. If anyone managed to get your hands on him, fair play indeed. But do leave a like if you enjoyed it. Remember to go check out the foothead link in the description below. Subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you all later. Peace.